This episode of Extreme Christian Outdoors is brought to you by Ware Chevrolet and High Country Archery. So sit back and relax as we join Jeff and the gang in God's great outdoors.
Well, folks, we're down here in Seminole County, Georgia, and we're doing an extreme dream hunt. We got Mr. Matthew McClure, and it's hot, and this is the 2nd of November, I believe. And it was supposed to be raining this morning. It's not raining. A beautiful morning. We've done seen one deer right at daybreak, cross over and go into a cornfield. So we got Matthew set up right here. We got his pastor, Reverend Wilson, with us, helping us, and got his father, Robbie, and myself. And we got old Matthew right here. He's ready to go. So we're going to be hunting for a couple, 3 days down here, trying to get Matthew a deer. So you're watching Extreme Christian Outdoors. Stay tuned. I don't know if Pastor Abrams is asleep or if he's looking for deer. He's looking for deer. Trying to put all the spots together. Matthew's ready. Is he happy? Happy. Going off, ain't it? Yeah. Well, it's a bullet. I've had this problem before with that tensor in Kentucky. Folks, we're having gun malfunctions. I'm Jeff Deaver, host of Extreme Christian Outdoors, and we're proud to have Whackin' Broadhead, our broadhead sponsor this year. Folks, if you're looking for a good fixed broadhead, stainless steel construction, brass ring, they shoot as good, or if not better, than any mechanical broadhead in your field point. We've tested them out. They shoot super. They are great. Look them up, whackemarchery.com, and like it says on the pack, whack 'em and stack 'em.
We just had a young deer come out, a big deer actually, big doe, and the gun was firing on the bullet, but the bullet wasn't going off. We don't know if it was the gun or the bullet, but Matthew did his job. He squeezed that trigger. You just wait for a few minutes. We'll get another one for you.
There.
Really? Happy. Have we seen any deer today, preacher?
We have definitely seen deer. We saw at least 3 deer, and 2 of them, it was utter chaos. We put the gun on the stand backwards. We got everything ready and squeezed the trigger and forgot to cock it, and it's a single shot. So you squeeze the trigger all day on a single shot. If you don't cock the hammer, it just don't work.
And then this morning we had a misfire because of the trigger, the bite trigger.
Right. And so Matthew's looking around at the three of us great hunters, and he's saying we're crazy and laughing at us.
Well, we already know that, though.
We already knew that. And so we're sitting out here again, and it's about 80 degrees in Seminole County, Georgia. And we are on an extreme green hunt. And Matthew and I were having a dream a few minutes ago. We were just resting. They came in and said, you got to go hunting again. Now, we've been out this morning at 6 o'clock. We've been out from 11 to 1 o'clock. And now we're in a stand at 3:30. And it's, 80 degrees. And we're here with two guys that can't cock a gun. And when it does cock, it won't fire. So what are we going to do? We're going to try it again. Because we do not give up. We are extreme dream hunters. Is that okay, Matt? I'm happy too. We're happy. Two happy guys. I'm gonna get you, Matt. Matt knocked me over in the stand. He killed a big one. Keep enduring till the end.
See here, Philip, what happens when you... Yep.
Cut that off. Oh, me. Of all the things. And look,
So
my Yeti.
I thought you said in the chair.
Well, you're supposed to, but it's one of these triangle things. Matthew, I can't believe you're laughing at me. Can't believe it.
I'm Jeff Deaver, host of Extreme Christian Outdoors, and we're proud to have Be the Tree as our sponsor this year on our scent eliminator, scent cover. And folks, if you've never tried any of this, you need to go online and get you some. They've got the laundry detergent, they've got body and shampoo, and they also got the cover scent, also the wafers. And this is not only a cover scent, it's also an attractant. It's all natural, and it's a mosquito repellent, insect repellent, and this stuff smells great. So can't wait to use it this year. Season's fixing to start. Go to BeTheTreeLLC.com. Check them out.
Manufactured by, wow, this is Colton Deaver. Manufactured by Colton Deaver, and this attaches. Everybody look at this. This is an educational experience for me. I've never seen one of these. But this is what holds the gun. It attaches to the wheelchair, and so anyway, it attaches, and he sits on a plate, and it holds all this thing together. And it was made by again, Jeff Deaver's son, and it is so amazing. The way that this is built. And can I move it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, look here, guys. This thing, it is unreal. I mean, this is like being in a tank, and we're maneuvering a gun from a tank. This is pretty. And you bite this thing here. You bite down on this, and it causes the weapon to fire. Matthew, he's limited to his abilities to just use his mouth to bite this. He can't squeeze the trigger, and so this is all connected up, and whenever we see a deer, it goes into this Foxworthy contraction and the iPhone, and it gets in it's all lined up in the scope, and all he's got to do is bite this once everything is lined up, and then we have a successful hunt.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just bite it. If ladies and gentlemen, if you bit it right now, you would hear this gun fire. But all of this, all of this ingenuity and things, just to allow people to be able to go out and hunt. And you and I, we take everything for granted when we go hunting. And I can tell you, this is my first hunt. This is not easy, and I've hunted all my life. This is not easy. I got the most excited over a doe deer today. I mean, we were all shaking. 3 grown men. We've all killed big deer. And we're all shook up trying to shoot a doe. And we don't make it happen. But you just stay tuned. You will see our attempt at killing a deer down here in Seminole County. And you know, you have to keep trying. Many times in life you just want to give up. But you got to keep trying. And that's like your walk with Christ. Many times you just don't get it right. You know, we just don't get it right the first time we ever met. And we have to keep going and keep persevering, because life's not easy, and neither's being a Christian easy, but it's worth it in the end. And so at the end of this show, you're going to see that persistence is going to pay off. We're out here in the rain. We've been here 80 degrees, but we're not quitters because we're extreme Christian outdoors, and we don't believe in quitting. And we don't want you to quit. Don't quit on your family. Don't quit on your church. Don't quit on your marriage. Some things are you have to work at, but don't quit. Don't be a quitter. And those that endure to the end will be saved. You stay tuned. And we got a new product that we're going to endorse too. It's called Renews It Super Odor Eliminator. And you just pop this open in your stand, kind of like you do in the bathroom. And like I said, Super Odor Eliminator. And it says right here, sniff here. So what you do is you pop this, and then you smell of it, and it eliminates all the odors. And you know, with all these products, you know, after all, you might be a redneck if you're using Renews It Super Odor Eliminator. And Oscar, we bought him a case of this because he definitely needs Super Odor Eliminator. And just remember though, you can renews it.
Renews it.
And Matthew, what do you think? Are you happy?
Happy.
Happy. Okay. Just tune in. Make sure you keep watching the show, because this has been an exciting hunt. And with all this scent repellent and us 90 degrees out here, we've needed all this. And it's been a exciting trip. I mean, I even flipped over in my chair. And of course, since I'm a pastor, nobody laughed, and everybody just tried to help me out, you know, because we're in here with 2 preachers and a funeral director, and our Renews It Super Odor Eliminator. You stay tuned now.
You got the trigger, Reverend. Easy with your hand movement.
I'm gonna go ahead and cock the gun, but don't hit the trigger. Okay?
close.
Go ahead and reload. Still reload. Yeah, they're all there. Just take your time. Everything you time. Just take your time. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Whoa!
BDD, big dough down. All right. Oh my gracious.
Laying in the room.
Oh yeah, it's down. Matthew, there, buddy.
All right.
Well, BDD, big dough down.
All right, Matthew. Good deal, buddy.
Rayburn,
Yes, sir.
what do you think about your first extreme dream hunt?
I think this is awesome. We've persevered to the end. Yeah, give me that thumbs up there. We did it, everybody. Good shot.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. We took Matthew McClure down to Seminole, Georgia, right next to Florida. A good friend invited us to bring Matthew down, and we've seen lots of deer. It was warm, really warm at times, hunting out of the blind. As you've seen, Matthew shot a deer. We did not recover that deer that evening. We had to leave the next morning early, but the deer was recovered by the landowner. So I got all that took care of. Matthew had a great time. You know, Matthew's really a blessing to me and all Extreme Christian Outdoors. Matthew was the first physical challenge kid that I ever took out on an event. We took him fishing when he was about 11 years old. And so, you know, got real close to Matthew and his family. His dad, Robbie, and his mother passed away back in July with cancer. So Matthew's been through a lot this past year. So we really had a great time with him. But you know what I like about Matthew, you can look at him anytime and no matter what's going on, he can't speak a whole lot, but there's a few things he can say. And one of his favorite quotes is happy, happy, happy. And Matthew's always happy. He takes, you know, whatever's going on in his life and it seems like he just turns it around for the good and the better. You know, we need to take a lesson from Matthew. You know, he's got disabilities, but he enjoys life. He has a great time. He loves the outdoors. He loves people. And most of all, he loves the Lord. Loves going to church. And, you know, he could come up with all kinds of excuses. Well, you know, I can't do this or I can't do that. But he don't. He's a soldier. He's a fighter. And he loves people. He makes people happy. And he's just an encouragement. And, you know, sometimes, you know, we get down in life. We get, you know, maybe depressed, and you know, maybe I like to call it the old poor pitiful me. But you know, then I can look at Matthew and people like him and look. You know, we don't need to be like that, folks. We need to be positive. We need to be happy, and you know, we need to share joy. And because God has given us life, that's a gift, and God's the only one that can do that. He giveth life and He taketh life. So my question to you: have you made preparations with the Lord? Have you asked Jesus to be your Lord and Savior? Have you asked Him to come into your life to save your soul so you can spend eternity with Him in heaven? I promise you, if you get Jesus in your life, everything will change. Appreciate you joining in. Join in next week, same time. May God bless, and remember, be a full draw for Jesus.